Welcome back, Helldivers. Today we are going to talk about the PLAS-101 Purifier, the last weapon from the Polar Patriot's Warborn. After tested all of the weapons in the entire Warborn, I can say this Warborn is a bit disappointing. Of course there's a pummeler, which is good, but now we have an energy gun just like a Scorcher. Okay, let's see the stat. It has 250 damage, 15 capacity and 6 spare mags, 20 recoil and 250 fire rate. It is a medium armor penetrating, a charge up and explosive. Okay, first the stat is a bit strong, which have 250 damage and medium armor penetrating. When we compare it to the Scorcher, it has a lot higher damage. And because Scorcher is light armor penetrating, it has higher armor penetrating, same fire rate, same recoil, and same ammo capacity too. We know the Scorcher is great gun to fight against Automaton, but now we have a greater gun to fight the Automatons. But there's a catch here. This weapon need to be charged up just like Arc Thrower. It has like 1 or 2 seconds charge up to shot it, and a bit better explosion than the Scorcher. It has a huge stagger. You can almost stagger everything just like a pummeler, and you can stun lock bigger mobs just like Brute Commander, Ballast Spewer or Automaton Sights, Devastator Rocket and Devastator Machine Gun, but not with the Charger or Hulk. And because they have heavy armor, you can only damage their weakness. The fire rate seems fast enough in the stats, but in reality the fire rate is not really 250. It's a lot higher since you have to charge it first. As I tested how much time until it empty all the ammo and with reload too, and as I expected, it takes 1 business day. No, I'm kidding. It's about 18 seconds to empty the clip and about 3 seconds to reload. Total about 21 seconds until you can shoot again. All I can say, that is not short. You can only shoot 15 ammo in 18 seconds, and that's a lot of time when you are fighting bugs and automatons. Okay, enough theory, let's test it on the missions. First is the Terminid missions. Almost everything can be one shot by this gun, and because this gun has medium armor penetration, Hive Guard and Ballast Spewer can also be staggered from the front. The Brute Commander can be stun locked by this weapon and can be killed with 4 or 5 shots. Ballast Spewer animation vomits can be cancelled too by this weapon, and it takes 4 or 5 shots to kill. The Hive Guard too can be killed with 2 or 3 shots. And sometimes the warrior bugs can be killed by 1 shot, but sometimes 2 shots. It's just weird. And others just need 1 shot to kill. The problem with this weapon, this is an explosive weapon, so if you shoot too close, it can damage yourself too. And hunters, poachers, and shriekers are the best get closer mobs in the game. So if it's far away, you can chip them down or throw a grenade to kill most of them. But when they flank you from behind, this gun is useless, and you have to rely on your secondary weapon. But there is a solution for this. You need a guard dog for only the small mobs, either the Liberator or Rover Guard Dog. But in recent patch, the Rover nerfed 15% of its damage, and the Liberator damage is slightly buff. But I still think the Rover is the better one to choose. But be careful, sometimes this Guard Dog can hit you and your teammates. And for the Shrieker, well, it's a bit hard to aim them. I think I'm using the Redeemer on this one. I try to aim, but because it takes time to shoot 1 ammo, and if I miss, it's just really waste of time. As for Charger, it really doesn't do anything to the face, hind, and legs, so it's useless to shot in front of Charger. But if you shoot the sack behind, you need to hit them 6 or 7 times in the sack until it's bleeding to death. And for Automaton, I don't think you should use it on them. It's just a waste of time really. Okay, let's move into the Automaton's missions. For the troopers, they just got 1 shot by this weapon. And the Scout Rider, sometimes it's 2 hit, sometimes it's 3 hit, I just don't get it with Scout Rider as always. For the Devastator, it takes 4 or 5 shots with this weapon, and you can stun lock every kind of Devastator. That's a good thing in this weapon. The Devastator rocket animation can be cancelled too by this weapon, and the machine gun, which have a massive shield in front of them, you can just shot the shield and just stagger and cancel their suppressive fire. It's almost good weapon for fighting automatons, but the time to charge it really hurts. You have to maintain your aim 1 or 2 seconds, and if you didn't get shot. Yes, you can stun lock 1 or 2 enemies because it's explosive, but if they scatter and if they hit you, your aim just broken, and that's just gonna be a chain of mistakes. And as for the Hulk, it's just like a charger. You cannot hit them in front at all. You need to hit him in the fan behind, and it only takes 5 shots in the fan, faster than charger, as the Hulk just explode after the fan gone. And for gunships, yes, you can destroy them with, I don't know, 10 or 11 shots, not to mention the misses. And I think I'm wrong, really, because for me it's a bit hard aiming flying units with this weapon. And as you can see, I have a lot of miss in this clip, and I'm trying hard to aim the engine, but I think it's just hit in the front of the gunship. So I think just waste of time. Just use your stratagem weapon. And for Factory Strider, you can destroy the machine gun in front of them, but doesn't do anything beside that. You cannot hit below, you cannot hit the phase 2, so just use other methods. And for tanks, yeah, I think forget it. They are just too heavy. Okay, for the conclusion, I think the damage in this weapon is a bit lacking. Because of the weird charging, the fire rate is horrible. You need to make above 2 shots to kill bigger mobs, and I rate it as below average. The trade stagger in this weapon is very strong, and I like it very much. You can AoE a bit with your better aim because it's explosive, so this is very good. It's a medium penetrating weapon, so you can deal most mobs with this weapon, including Bell Spewer, Hive Guard, Scout Strider, and Devastator. So it's good. And you need to cover the weakness of the fire rate, which is you have to bring at least good fire rate gun or guard dog to fight small mob with a good cap closer. So it's not versatile, and it's bad. And the most annoying trait in this weapon is you have to charge it up. It's a primary weapon, so you have to deal most of time using this weapon, so it's bad. So I think that's it for this weapon. I rate this weapon is average. Maybe I use it, but I think there's a lot better gun than this. And I think maybe the Pummeler is better than this. And what do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comment. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Good day.